What's going on, everybody? It's ShamefulPenguin here, back with another video. Today we're going to be making a Forbidden Rite Totem Hierophant for Expedition League. Shameful
to serve God and the order of the Templar.
So I'm going to name my character. There we go.
You built a life.
And a new character on Expedition League. This is not my first character on this league, so I do have a Lightning Arrow Storm Rain Raider, which is a really fun build actually.
Even death
We're going to put
gives
our
no
walk
solace
right
in this
there.
tortured land.
So yeah, let's put our stuff here just so we have it ready. Yeah, so this build seems really good for single target DPS, and I'm really interested in trying it out. I hear it's really bad at mapping. Self-cast and totems are really the best at mapping. They're not as zoomy, which is fine for me because I do have a raider, so I do have a dedicated mapper pretty much. But I want this character to kill all the bosses for me. That's my goal. I want to do as many achievement points as I can for this league, and that's going to require some boss kills. I could just pay for them. I am on Trade League, but I don't know. Seems more fun to do it myself, more convenient to do it myself. So yeah, so we're gonna do this build. We're gonna level. I'm gonna level with you guys. I'm gonna be honest, I have not played this build before, but I'm gonna be treating it like my Ice Spear Totem and hope it's similar enough where I can just kind of act like I'm playing that build with the leveling and everything, and it'll end up really well. So we're gonna see. You guys are going through the process with me. So I'm gonna talk to Gwenin first. It is Expedition League, so we're gonna gamble for items.
Better luck next time.
So we kind of got this one's actually pretty good, so we'll take that. So you're gonna want to talk to Tarkly, grab anything because we don't really want anything he gives us. We're gonna buy our Freezing Pulse, and then we're gonna go look for any 3 links. This is a perfect link, so that's what we want. So we found our 2 wands for now. Cold dot multi, that's kind of good. Anyways, we don't want it. We'll just vendor everything. That's unidentified, but I don't really want to identify it. I just want to get it going. I'm gonna put my damagey one over there. And go to the coast. You don't need to talk to Bestil. We'll just jibber jab. Alright, we're gonna grab the life node. So you can have the option to grab these 2 nodes in the beginning just to get a little bit of damage, but these elemental damage nodes will not help you because Forbidden Rite's chaos damage. Yeah, why was that not going off? That was weird. So yeah. So this is the leveling with Penguin series. I'm not teaching you guys speedrunning mechanics. I'm just teaching you guys how to level. I'm not really as much teaching as I am just showcasing it. Like what a common person playing PoE levels like for league start. I'm not using any leveling uniques, no tabula rasas, none of that kind of stuff, but I will be using tips and tricks to help it out. Like using that Gwenin thing. If I get tabula, I wouldn't use it, but I could sell it. I think it's still around like 10-15 C right now, so it would be some currency in my pocket, which would be nice. But my goal is to make this build a bosser, so we're gonna hopefully accomplish that goal soon. Rustic stash we don't need. If you're a melee build, you want to make sure you pick up those rustic stashes. It is a vendor recipe, and it's a pretty decent belt for damage. We got our unique following us, so we're just gonna just keep running and ignore her. But this area, you want to be careful. So we're level 2 and a level 4, so we're gonna be careful that we don't get shreked by these Roas. Careful of the burbs. The Roas are the only things that are gonna like kill us. Oh gosh. So we're getting slowed by these guys at the same time, so let's kill a few of them. I'm dead. I don't have a dash skill yet. This is scary. Alright. I need to pick up more gear. So we're gonna start killing.
It's my
I know like speedrunners and stuff barely kill anything here, but we are going to make sure we don't like die a bazillion times. These Roas, make sure you get rid of them. Grab this shrine, because why not? So we can see all 3 of our things right here. This shrine's actually pretty decent for this, because they all want to stand on top of you. So grab these rose nests and dip. Make sure you try to equip all the pieces. I need boots. You can equip the body armor. I'm just not, because it's kind of what I'm used to. I like the bonus movement speed. Shrine's ending in 5 seconds, but we used it pretty well. Just careful not to die. If you get hit by like 3 or 4 of them in a row, you have a good chance to die. Alright, we got all 3 of our things. Once you get all 3, you can just dip. By dip, I mean go all the way to the right, look for another exclamation point, and you're out on the map. Ooh. Alright. What we're going to do now is go back to the coast. So, sorry if you didn't grab the waypoint. Always try to grab the waypoint if you do see one. As it only saves you like a fraction of a second, and if you're really saving a fraction of a second on your runs while you're watching this. Hey Tai Killer, why are you watching this video? Anyways, so we're gonna just like level like normal. So yeah, they made Act 1 a lot harder. That's why I was being a lot more careful of that area. I want to have, my goal is to have 0 deaths. Most likely I'll die like a few times. Also, Freezing Pulse lowers its damage the further away like it is away from them. Like as the projectile travels further, it loses damage. So the closer you can stand to them, more damage you'll do. Keep that in mind. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that you want to grab everything if you know you're going back, and we're going back after killing that guy, so that's why I picked up everything on the ground. Talk to Nessa, get our Quicksilver, grab our Arcane Surge, I believe. Yeah.
Take care.
Talk to Tarkly. We get 2 gems from him. We actually get Frostbomb and Frostblink. You can go Holy Flame Totem if that's what you want to do, but it's not what I want to do. And then we can vendor the rest.
Hello.
Frostbomb we want. So we're gonna put that right there. We're actually gonna look at wands again. Every time you level up, the vendor resets their inventory. So it's good to check, because early game you can get a +1 wand. We're looking for +1 cold. If you're doing Freezing Pulse, Ice Spear, or Freezing Pulse, like for the beginning, it's pretty nice. But if you're doing a Forbidden Rite, we're gonna want +1 chaos. So that's what we're looking for. Kiss. We want that chaos damage. Oh, I should set this up correctly. Attack without whatevers. So we're going to be utilizing Frostbomb a lot. You just drop it and go. It's your like free clearing skill. Frostblink actually does a lot of damage, so it's good to get those when you can. Get that little damage off.
The path becomes clearer with each bloody step.
Oh, that was a medium. I guess I'll grab that. Alright. So we're killing a decent amount here. The pack size is pretty good. So I'm gonna probably stop killing because I'm level 5 and the area's level 5, so I don't want to get too over the zone level. But kill as many things as you want to. Feel free to do that. Our life. So we need a mana flask. Be very helpful. Go across the bridge. Transmutation orbs are really strong to get. Make sure you pick up every one of those. Anytime you see a rare item drop, so if it's like yellow, you're going to want to pick those up as well. Because we can vendor those for currency and use that for recipes or juicing up our items later on. Whetstones you also want to pick up. And anything with that gray kind of color onto it, if you're using my filter, it has one color of each socket and they're all linked. That means if you vendor that, it'll give you a chromatic orb. And a chromatic orb is really strong because it gives you, when you use it on an item, it'll re-roll the colors of the sockets. So, pretty solid. I'm just trying to like name things. I know that's like super beginner, and some of the things I'm doing is not super beginner, but yeah. Basically, you don't need to kill everything on the map. You just gotta go. You kill as many things are like in your way. If you get a huge pack, you can kill it for XP. Because ideally, you're just trying to go as fast as you can so you can hit endgame faster. Because the faster you hit endgame, the better currency you'll make, and like you'll start actually playing your build, having more fun. Blah blah blah.
Hello again, local.
What's up, Gwenan? Gwenon's pretty bad outside of the fact that you can get like reroll characters to get uniques from her. Outside of that, I think she's the worst of the 4. My favorite one has to be Rog, because you can craft items with him. He's pretty insane. And my next favorite is the guy you gamble currency with, or you barter. I mean, you gamble with all of them. The one you barter for like currency items and stuff. He can have exalts in his little in his thing. So I don't know. Rerolling him, it's worth it. And Danig is really good too because you can use his currency to buy the other's currency. So pretty much when you do his missions, it's like doing whoever your favorite's mission is. So he's pretty strong for that. As for the actual fun part of the league, other than the gambling for the vendors, it's really fun to do the what's it called? The logbooks. I've only done like 3, I believe. And Grimroad made a video like explaining like the best ones to do, so I'm probably gonna be following that. But it seems really cool to be able to like do those. They seem really fun.
I must have time to gather my will.
Seems like a good way to make a decent amount of currency too. Plus, for your achievement this league, you got to do a bunch of them, so you got to get used to them. Plus, that's how you find the bosses, and that's what I aim to do with this build. So, probably going to be running a lot of logbooks with this character. So, looking forward to that. So be careful in this area. The goatmen are what you have to be worried about because they can leap slam pretty harshly. They'll do a lot of DPS. And they'll stun you too. Medium mana flask, we gotta pick that up. So these goatmen will spawn the fawn right here. And the fawn actually, you do have to kill him if you want to get Navali into your hideout. If it's your first character, you're gonna kill Navali there. or kill the fawn to rescue Navali. If it is not your first character, like me, you can kind of ignore it.
Cage, evil claws at the bars and howls for freedom.
Waypoint, we're gonna head back. We can talk to Nessa and grab some stuff. We can grab our we'll grab added lightning. It's pretty strong. Talk to Tarkly.
Farewell.
Oh, he didn't give us anything.
Yes?
So we're not high enough level, but we're gonna have spell totem support. It's gonna be really strong for us. We'll grab this medium mana. I'll put this way. Yeah, we'll put those on later. This one has a higher base, so we'll keep that. We need some rings for sure. So I didn't do the Dweller of the Deep quest yet, so I passed it and didn't find it. You guys can see how I ran through. So I'm gonna run through downwards more.
Hello again, local.
I didn't do like the speed way of finding it. The moment you know you pass it, you drop a portal so you can come back to it later, just to save a little bit of time. But if you found this Dweller of the Deep area first, you go through it. Don't worry about it. Just keep going through it. I would have rather gone through it first, but we're going through the Flooded Depths. Make sure we get our passive point. You don't really need to kill too much here because we were over leveled. We're over leveling this zone for sure, so you can still drop stuff like I am. I might just grab the shrine while we're here.
Hello again, local.
I must have time to gather my will.
Alright, so we want to find the Dweller of the Deep. Should be over here. You can blink across these stuff if you have, which you will have cross blink by now. And we found the Dweller of the Deep. We got our shrine going, so we got all extra damage. Grab this medium life flask. We want to get our flasks up as soon as possible. Frost blinking does a lot of damage, so if you can hit your frost blinks on them every once in a while, if you don't need them to escape, you're looking pretty good. Alright, we could head back. And if you run out of portal, you can always just log out, log back in, because you'll end up back in town. So that's pretty convenient. Now we can talk to Tarkly, grab our
Stay
reward,
sharp out there.
get our passive point, ID this stuff. 9 int. Nah, that's pretty bad. We'll keep that. We'll get rid of that. So we have 2 medium. We could put our chest piece on now. We'll use that for there. Arcane Surge, Frost Blink, Frost Bomb for extra damage. Anything else we need? Hopefully I didn't forget anything. I mean, you could use like
God
Orb of
hasn't
Storms or
abandoned
something
us.
with yourself, but it doesn't really matter. So these 2 points, I'm considering going for damage just so we can have some early damage, because we're kind of lacking right now for sure. We gotta fight Brutus. I don't have any rings.
Yes?
I guess I could buy, this is 3, that's gonna be all the rest of my currency, but that's fine. Because we can vendor. What is it? No, it's oh, I don't have an alteration, so I just trolled. It doesn't matter. So what you need to have is a rare wand, or yeah, a magic wand. So if I use this transmutation on it, and then if I had an alteration, well, actually I'll do it. Whatever. Not that cheating. That much cheating. Cause I could farm for it, and then come back. So I'm gonna use this on this. Oh, I actually got 2 to 3 on this. Anyways, if you do that, and that, you get 6 to 10. Pretty strong. which is like way more damage. But the 5 life on kill is pretty good. But I'll still do it. And then we could aug it. Got cast speed. Really good wand. We could do the same thing to this one, but it's already rare. Yeah, so that's how you do it.
God hasn't abandoned us. Need something?
So what's your damage looking like? 77. Yeah, I'll just grab this. It'll be a longer fight, which will be fine. Just prepping for the Brutus fight. So we're level 8, so we can try to hit level 9 here. Those guys are scary, those lightning arrow boys. So you don't have to go totems immediately. I just like to because I don't know. I'm gonna be playing a totem build, so I wanna play what my build says immediately, right? I don't want to play freezing pulse for like a billion levels and then go to totems once I hit level like 80. Like that's never fun for the build. I want to play what I meant to play ASAP. There we go. Let's see if we can hit a level off this. There's not going to be monsters in the next zone. So let's hit level 9 real quick. That should be level 9. There we go. I believe in my totem. Upper prison has no mobs. So we don't want to spec into our elemental damage. So I'm actually going to spec into this 14% damage and mana. Just to get a little extra. Oh, there is mobs here. Never mind. I was thinking this was next zone. Anyways, I was wrong about my areas. I apologize, guys. There's actually a trial in the previous area. I've done my trials for this character, for this account. So I'm not going to be going through and doing all the trials like I have previously. Because I do want to make these videos a little bit faster. And if this is your second character, that video wasn't really too applicable for you. So let me know down in the comments if you want me to do the rest of the trials. And then I'll start doing them. But I'm recording most of these back to back, so it might take a few episodes for me to actually make that change. Killing these guys. Alright, so this area, Warden's Quarters, has no mob. Well, it has one mob. It has the boss in here now.
Your answer's here, heretic. In Ray class. But I don't think
So if you're worried about this fight, which is not the easiest of fights for a lot of people, you can hang back, redo the zone, like go back and kill all the mobs, maybe make yourself level 10 or 11, so you can start doing a little bit more damage, make the fight a little faster, smoother, maybe be tankier, grab like resistance, that kind of stuff. But he's gonna be right over here. I'm worried he's gonna hook me. Don't hook me. Yeah, what a noob.
Let me embrace you.
So I'm just gonna hide behind this totem, play all cheeky like.
Let me embrace you.
Grabs the totem. What a noob. Slow fight, I know, but we'll get it done. This is super safe. Wow, one of those hits, my totem dodged. Kills my totem pretty fast. He grabbed my totem again, better than me. Alright, slow fight, but pretty easy. I'm trying to do Frost Blink and Frost Bomb as much as possible to do that extra bit of damage.
Let me embrace you.
There we go.
Rest now.
Grab everything he drops. He dropped like nothing there. Holy cow. Usually he drops a few rares.
I must have time
Anyways,
to gather my will.
now we can actually go to Prisoner's Gate. Pretty nice. We can go back and get our reward from Tarkly. I sometimes skip going back here. Because I think we only get our book. Do we get our, oh no, we get Flame Dash. So it is worth coming back. I don't think we get anything from Neza, but we can look at her inventory real quick. Pretty good. We get anything else cool? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so what we're going to do is vendor. Actually, we can use... we can't ID. We don't have any that stuff. But we can use Flame Dash. We can't use that because we don't have Scrolls of Wisdom, as I was talking about earlier. You run out pretty fast, especially if you buy stuff. We're still missing a ring and a belt slot, so I'm going to be looking for that. So you're going to want to not follow the path here. You actually want to go down, dip down into the area underneath it. Because you'll see an opening and just follow that. I know the explanation point will say be going over there. You can go follow it if you want, but stupid little PD over there was just gonna like run to the gate and close it on your face and laugh at you. So I don't go over there anymore because my self-esteem is pretty low already. I don't need that to happen every time. So I'll just dash through all this stuff. Might be a confusing layout, but just if you don't run the right way, it's the other way. Gotta make it's just like a long little string of things you gotta go through. But now we're in the ship's graveyard. Pretty simple. Make sure you grab the waypoint over here. There will be a waypoint near the entrance. Let me figure out which way it is. It's up here. Sometimes it'll be left, sometimes it'll be right. It just depends on your map layout. So Fairgrounds is going to be right up here, up to the top right area that I'm walking by. And I'm ignoring them right now because we got to find the All Flame. I'm going to get that for finding the shipwreck. So we got to look for that first. We did not find the shipwreck. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the Cavern of Wrath. Make sure we get this waypoint. And then we'll go into this again. But look the other way. So it wasn't up there. So we're going to stay left this time. And we should see it pretty soon. I would imagine. There we go. There it is. So now we found it. So now we just gotta walk through this area, get the All Flame. You actually don't have to fight there'll be like a unique enemy guarding it. You could actually pick up the All Flame and run past her. And that's usually the sneaky correct way to do it. Because why fight things when you don't have to? Am I right? Unless they're giving you stuff. But she doesn't give us too much.
Must have time.
Must have time. Must have time. Must have time.
Over here.
Ooh, chest. Oh, I froze. Scowie. Alright. If you have the ability, which I totally do have the ability, but I'm not going to do it because we're going to be swapping soon. You get Forbidden Rite, or not Forbidden Rite. First Snow Jewel makes your freezing pulse have 3 projectiles. I'm still frozen. Oh my god! So this chick right here, that tentacle chick, you can just avoid her. I don't have a portal, so what I'm gonna do is do the little trick, just show off in front of you guys. Just log back in, and you're straight back at town. Since we're back at town, we can go straight over here. Oh, not Mervale's Caverns. I'm dumb. Go to the ship graveyard. So go to ship graveyard, and then we're gonna go talk to Fairgraves. which he's right here. You can dash over here. And then you'll just wait. You can put a totem down, put a frost bomb down, and just like stare at your tree. Be like, maybe I want that. That has cast speed and damage. That seems really good. And then realize you're dying and back up. That's how you play it. Ooh, blue wand might come in handy. Chain belt, that's what we needed. I mean, leather belt's way better, but ES and life are pretty close at this point to us. And he should be dead now. There we go. Sapphire ring, that's really good. Make sure you grab this. Just pick up everything you can. We don't have a portal again, so we're gonna do our trick again. This is also convenient if you don't want to waste your portal gems. So what we're going to do here, I don't think we get anything. Mana bond's pretty good. Absolution is cool. Just the new skills. Blazing salvo, does that work with totems? That could be a good totem build. I know it's good with mines. Alright, so where do I want to travel? I think I want to go up this way, because I think I'm going to go up this way and then down here. I need to look up my thing again. Let's check the store. Any good mods on it? Nope. Alright, so we got our ring. There we go. So we want cold resistance. We can make sure there's no forbidden right here. Yeah, okay, good. I don't know when we get forbidden right, to be honest. Alright, so we're there. Oh, I forgot to sell my stuff. So make sure you ID the rare right there.
Yes?
Because when you vendor it, you go ba-da-da-da. Oh, wait. Oh, it's the recipe for that. Never mind. Big dumb. We'll sell the blazing salvo, because why not? Yeah, let me think of any ways I can juice up my damage. I'm actually going to be right back. Alright, so what we're going to do is, to maximize our DPS, I think I should grab another freezing pulse and have that. Frostblink we don't need. We'll have frost bomb, arcing surge, freezing pulse for extra damage. Actually, we don't need frostblink anymore, so we'll say bye to that and that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna start speccing upwards toward. Yeah, I'm gonna start speccing upwards towards there. Get towards the witch tree. We're gonna try to hit level 12 before we do this fight. We do only have one sapphire ring. Other than, I'd like to have two if I can, but that's perfectly okay that I don't.
It's my lucky day.
These guys are fast.
To damnation with you.
Alright, so what do I want my setup to be? I'll have my setup like that, I guess. So we have 2 freezing pulses just to juice out a little more damage, you know. Why not? There we go. Portal scroll, much needed. Oh.
I must have time to gather.
I'm sure I'll put that there and that there so it's more comfortable. My usual setup if I have a totem. Greater mana flask is really good. Level 12, pretty strong. I think the more important thing is that we're leveling up our gems for this incoming fight. Alteration is a really big drop. Up for Flame Dash because it has charges versus Frostblink. Yeah, the cooldown on Frostblink's faster, but I like having the extra charges on on Flame Dash. Alright, so we're going to keep speccing here. And then we're gonna do witch tree stuff. So we are trying to rush the node Ancestral Bond, but we can't go through the middle because it's a lot of elemental damage stuff, and we don't want to do elemental damage because we are a chaos damaging spell. And I need to figure out which route I need to go. I saw, ooh, onslaught support's pretty good. I saw a few things you can do. Some of them were going like GMP. I actually saw one that was going hypothermia and stuff on it, and I was confused. Forbidden Rite with hypothermia? It's kind of weird. But we haven't started our... Unfortunately, we don't get Forbidden Rite until Act 2. I thought it was the act of Act 1 for some reason. But I was wrong. Put some flame dash damage on her. She's gonna TP. Alright, now we got the second phase. Place our frost bomb so it times with her coming up. This fight's going a little bit better than I thought with this setup. I think the extra self-cast freezing pulse is really making this a lot better. Speeding up this fight quite a bit. Stay away from her projectile. Grab all these wool shoes. Ooh, we'll roll those before we head. Oh, never mind. As if I had freaking scrolls of wisdom. But yeah, that's the end of this act. We're going to get started on Act 2 in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of content. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later.